on this. Let's now bring in CTV's Mason DePatie. Mason, good morning. What's the latest in terms of negotiations? What do we know?
Well, Akshay, according to the province, there are no formal talks happening with the Alberta Teachers Association right now, but the ATA noted the other day that they are in informal conversations, which can lead to those more formal negotiations. This week, the finance minister accused the ATA of not actually knowing what its members want after the last two offers were overwhelmingly rejected by teachers. The premier is now requesting that the ATA come back to the bargaining table with some clear demands. On the other hand, the ATA called the province's last offer a drop in the bucket for addressing the main issues, which seem to be classroom complexities and increasing class sizes. Now, both the premier and finance minister hinted that back-to-work legislation could be coming once the legislature resumes on October 23rd. If the strike stretches until then, a labor relations expert that CT News spoke with says both sides will have to start listening to public opinion. And Akshay, he says the disruption will only increase as this strike moves into the second week, as most parents' contingency plans only cover a few days.
And Mason, meantime, there's also a petition now about public funds going to private schools. Tell us a little more about that.
That's right. It's actually being put forward by a high school chemistry teacher. Elections Alberta approved the question yesterday, which paves the way for organizers to start collecting petition signatures for it. They'll need nearly 178,000 in order to trigger a provincial vote on it. The question itself, paraphrasing a little, asks whether Alberta should send public dollars to private schools. It's a hot button issue that comes amid the teachers' strike, where public funding for education is a central issue. A 2022 report by the Public Schools Association of Alberta says that the government likely sent around $314 million to private schools, but the ATA says that figure is actually probably closer to $461 million. That report found private school funding in Alberta is among the highest in Canada. Meantime, another report from the Fraser Institute found that public school funding is the lowest in Canada here in Alberta. So the Alberta Teachers Association says the public schools are really struggling with overcrowding and underfunding, while private schools have a lot more flexibility with classroom class size caps, as well as they can charge for tuition. The province, Akshay, argues, though, on the other hand, that these private solutions reduce the pressure on public schools.
Okay, we'll leave it at that for the moment. CTV's Mason DePatie reporting this morning from Calgary. Mason, thank you.